So today's modification is going to be the exhaust. We're going to modify the stock exhaust, get a little more power out of it. We're going to be working on the actual baffle that's in here. So you want to start by taking off this bolt here. And if your bike's older, you may have to get some WD-40 or some PB Blaster and spray it. And I'll show you what I mean. So basically this will slide out, and it's got a lot of rust on it. I want to let it soak in a little bit. Hopefully it'll help loosen it up. Obviously the exhaust will smell the first time you start it up because that's going to burn off. Okay, so now this is just going to slide right out. Whew, there we go. Some people call that the torpedo exhaust. This part here is actually in the exhaust hole. So the air has to come, hit this, comes around here, and then the only way out is to go back here and then through there and out. So if you make this modification, you're probably going to have to rejet your carb, and I will show you how to do that in another video. So some people, what they'll do is they'll just cut this whole thing off, and then it has a nice airflow to go through, and then you can also drill holes through here, and you can cut this cone off. So the first thing that I recommend you do is some people just drill one hole here, right? Just one hole, and see how that sounds, see how that feels, and go from there. And while you have it out, you can clean this up, get some of that rust off, maybe lube it up, and then when you slide it in, it'll be a lot easier. Like I said, it's going to burn off when you put it back in. Okay, so I cut this right off the top, and I left it as intact as I could in case I ever want to re-weld it on. Then here's the cone. Probably would have been easier to drill the spot welds. I wanted to be cool with the grinder, but that'll come off. Okay, we'll get it cleaned up as much as we can. Okay, so I am going to put the cone there. This isn't required or needed, I'm just doing it. I want to play with my welder really, so that's all I'm doing here. Okay, so the next step is to drill a couple holes here. There's no real precise way to do this. Rotate it. And we'll do a couple smaller holes, I don't know. It's looking pretty good. So the last piece is you want to put some kind of packing on this. This is going to be pretty loud. So you want to use stainless steel material. This is a stainless steel wool brush for cleaning pots and pans, and usually one will probably do the trick. Just want to get it like that. Try to get it as even as possible. And then you want to wrap it somehow. I got some stainless steel wire here. It may not be thick enough. This may end up melting, but I'm going to give it a try. This is just to kind of hold the packing in place. See, I got it wrapped over the end as well. That looks pretty good. Alright, so there's the finished product. Put this back in the bike and see how it sounds. Okay, so it should just slip right in the bike here. I'm going to make sure the hole is pretty lined up. Alrighty, let's see how she sounds. It's a little bit louder. So that's it. Like I said, once you do the airbox modifications, probably going to have to rejet, so check out my other videos for